Josh, and you watching Bills Entertainment. Y'all know what's going on. And we back with another one, man. Today is day 30 of Scaretober, Vlogtober. 31 days of scary movies, man, with your boy Bizzle Entertainment. Let's get into it. Y'all, we have made it to day 30. We have literally 1 day left for Scaretober. We have came this far. 30 days straight. Posting a video every day, vlogging every day, and doing a scary movie review every single day. And so we're gonna get straight into it. So I was able to watch 2 movies. I told y'all we had to watch 3, but I was able to watch 2 of them. And we're gonna finish off strong tomorrow. Okay, so the 2 movies that we watched were Creepshow of 1982 and Event Horizon of 1997. Creepshow is a horror / fantasy movie. There was a lot of familiar faces in this movie. This movie though specifically, to me it felt like a fever dream. Like it was so much random stuff going on in this movie, and it just kind of nothing made sense to me. It was kind of everywhere, so it was very hard to follow this film for me specifically, and it just like they just threw random horror in a film, and it just didn't really make sense to me watching this. Like literally one dude just got turned into a giant bush, and then he offed himself. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, it just was a lot of randomness in this movie. I wasn't a big fan of this at all. I don't even know exactly what it's all about, and there's I think 3 of these movies, so it's kind of crazy that they kept dropping these movies. I mean, maybe they got better with them as they went. I don't know, but this first one definitely it just took me for a spin. So we're gonna go ahead and rate this one. The rating that I give Creepshow of 1982 is a 3.2 out of 10. Like I said, it was kind of everywhere for me. It wasn't really that interesting. It was a lot like, I mean, they had the gore and the horror in it, but it was just thrown randomly into this movie, and just, I don't know. I feel like this movie just didn't have a anchor on what exactly they wanted it to be. They kind of just threw a whole bunch of stuff together. So on to the next movie, Event Horizon of 1997. This movie had a lot of familiar faces in it as well, and this wasn't a bad movie. It was to me, it was a solid movie. The horror in it, I mean, it's kind of, I don't really understand like the plot of it. Like I'm guessing like some type of entity took over, everybody and stuff like that. But it just really didn't make sense to me. I mean, it was some pretty good like horror scenes in this film, for sure. But I think it was kind of well put together. But to me, it was just, I don't know, it could have been a little more. So we're gonna go ahead and rate this movie as well. The rating that I give this movie is a solid 6 out of 10. Like I said, it wasn't bad, but it just wasn't, the best to me. I kind of was confused on the plot. There was definitely a lot of horrific scenes in here. Some creative horror shots, I would say. Like this is the movie we talked about that had the big budget, 60 million. And I had said it probably is a lot of CGI in it. And it was a lot of CGI, and there was a lot of green screening because they were in space. So they had to do a lot of outer space shots and stuff like that. But yeah, it was an okay movie. It wasn't crazy, I definitely wouldn't say that this would be like a Halloween movie. This Halloween, October doesn't come to my mind when watching this one. So this wouldn't be like in the lineup for me as a movie that I would watch during this time period. But it was a cool movie, it wasn't terrible. It wasn't just great either. Like I said, it had some familiar faces in it and things like that. But that's probably, all you can really just say about this film. On to the last 2 movies that we will be watching. And one of these movies we really could rule out, you know what I'm saying? Just because I kind of already know how it's gonna go. The last 2 movies that we'll be watching for Scaretober are going to be The Bride of Frankenstein, 1935, and Halloween 3 of 1982. So, now Bride of Frankenstein is another black and white film. It is part of the other Frankenstein movie that we watched. Y'all know how I feel about black and white films, but we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, keep a positive and open mind to it as we watch it. And Halloween 3 Season of the Witch is the next movie, or the last movie that we'll be watching. And then after that, I'm gonna do like a tier list of all the movies that we watched together and give y'all the order of what I rated all the movies from worst to best. And that'll wrap up our, Scaretober series that we have going on. So we already know, I think I already read the Bride of Frankenstein overview. So we're gonna go ahead and read the overview for Halloween 3, and then we're gonna get this show on the road. So the overview says, hospital emergency room, Dr. Dan Chalice, and Ellie Grimbridge, the daughter of a murder victim, uncover a terrible plot by small-town mask maker Connell Cochran, a madman who's planning a Halloween mass murder utilizing an ancient Celtic ritual. The ritual involves a boulder stolen from Stonehenge, the use of silver shamrock mask, and triggering device contained in a television commercial, all designed to kill millions of children. Okay, that was like a little tongue twister. But we're gonna get into it. Director is Tommy Lee Wallace. I think that's a pretty familiar director right there. They got some more Halloween movies. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna get into. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got for y'all today. Like I said, one more day to the end of this series. And I had a blast, making these every day. It's been hard, but it was a challenge that I was worth taking, and we also gained a lot of things from that. But yeah, I appreciate everybody for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe, make sure you turn on the post notifications, and I will see y'all in the next video. It's Lil Josh, you watching Bees Entertainment, and I'm out, man.